The people are staying here, they're coming from the farms. This way now you find that now they're building the reserves. So all the owners of the reserve, they push them here so that they can have a more space for animals for browsing and grazing. But we're coming from different farms. When they come here, they build their houses. Can you see by the zincs? Can you see these ones?
Yeah.
The zincs?
Yeah.
And that's all. They wait for the government to build a house for them. All those houses you see, that is a free houses from the government. But you wait for a long time. If the election around the corner, they building houses quickly because they need a vote. But if the election are far away, they take a long time to build their houses for the people. But those houses, I don't want to lie, they've got electricity. They are too hot in summer. They are too cold in winter because of the air wind is coming in. So that's a free house from the government. So they're building a nice houses. But I don't want to lie, lots of people, they stay in this area, they are not working. Some of them, they never go further up in school. They find out you're working for the farms, your parents, they earn a low salary. So you want to work to help your parents, you never go to school. Who's going to struggle at the end of the day? It's you.
Yep.
Some of them, you find out, they were used to travel a long distance to go to school. But now this government now, which is why they push them here, so that they can be close to school now. But I don't want to lie, everywhere in South Africa, we've got a big problem of drugs. The kids, they don't want to go to school. The young kids like their size, they're taking some drugs. That's a major problem to us. Big problem.
Yeah, we have that too.
And also at
Not
home
that
now,
bad.
to the area where
Not that young, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
10 years, 11 years, they take some drugs, 12 years, 13 years. They don't want to go to school. And also some of them, they're beating the teachers. There are lots of them in my area, they drop at school, the teacher, they say, but they don't want to see them. They don't want to do the homework. When you ask them why they don't want to do the homework, they fight it back to the teachers, which is why they chase them. That's a big, big problem because of the drugs. Some of them, they're stealing things. If you are not at home, like you're far away for a weekend, they come down, they break your house. And so you know that big TV we call it a plasma. They say there's a powder there at the back, they can be able to smoke it. They get that plasma, the big one, they get at the back, there's a powder there. They say it's so good, they're smoking that powder at the back of the plasma.
Oh, I never, ever.
Really?
I've never heard that.
If you got the plasma to the area where I'm staying, all over, to PE everywhere, they come down, they break your house.
Oh my god.
Because of they need that powder at the back of the plasma.
That's crazy. That's scary.
I don't know about, but they smoke it. They make a cigarette. They smoke it. They said it's so good, yeah.
Who would have?
I know. How did they discover that?
We don't know. We never know as well. But in this day, which is why lots of people now, they're buying like a normal TV, not the big one. Because you pick the big one, they break your house.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, and also sometimes you sleep, you can't wake up. They always organize, you know, the hyena hair. The hyena hair, they burn it. And they say they put, you know where they put the key for your house, the door. They put the key for the door, they burn it, they blow that smoke inside your house. Why? So they can sleep. You can't know anything. They break your house.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
They're doing that in
Hyena hair
hyena hair.
get
Look,
you
it's a dog.
makes you sleep.
They say they make people sleep.
What?
You can't hear people when they come down to your house. So and then those boys, you wake up in the morning, no TV, no plasma,
Oh
nothing.
my gosh, that's crazy.
That's a big problem of our. You go here, you go to our area. That's a major problem. That's the plasma. Once you buy the plasma, that's a major problem.
Wow.
That's
It's terrible.
crazy.
So you buy that, you're kind of asking for trouble.
That's right, yeah. So in these days now, the people now they don't want the plasma, and also this place they've got a big problem of water. Sometimes there's no water here, which is why Amakala they do supply them by the water, Shamwari, but the government now they give each house. Can you see those green tanks?
Oh yeah.
Each house that's a new tanks from the government is free, but you know although the government helping them, there are some other people they selling those tanks to other people to get the money. That money they buy beer, they buy anything. It's finished tomorrow.
Mm.
It's terrible. Although the government is helping us, but they're still selling to those things.
That's crazy.
And that's what, if you notice this side, that's the black people, this side. And that's all further down there on the right hand